Anyway, went to the range yesterday. And did a little shooting. Piece of crap sky. So now I just gotta do some cleaning. Gotta clean the 45 that you're not seeing. No, you're still not seeing it. There you go. So we gotta clean the FN 45. And then let me put what I need to clean over here for now. The sky doesn't have to get cleaned because that's going back into the student's firearm bag. This one has to be cleaned because the chief fired this one. Actually, he likes the 45. He's thinking about buying one for himself. Now, I didn't, okay, I gotta clean this one. Jesus, I forgot how many I actually done. I had the 45 on my side, so it wasn't in here. But we were talking, and I says to him, "Which, what firearm do you have?" He says, "Well, I've got the M&P, 9mm M&P, full size." He says. However, he says, "I'm thinking about, this one. Aha! This is the Beretta APX." Whatever it was, I forgot now. Yeah, I think it's the APX. Yeah, APX. Hello. This is the APX 40. And this is the one that went back to the factory. To the warranty here in Connecticut. Because the extractor was bad. Well, guess what? The extractor fell out. So this is not putting a good taste in my mouth at that point. When it comes to this, like what's happening to the Beretta. Yeah, I am not happy with that at all. Now I called them up. I gotta clean this. I called them up, the repair here in Connecticut that did the repair. Oh, and the SIG. Oh, Jesus. I guess I might as well just get a bucket of water. I guess that's going to be the best thing. So, this is the P226. I am a full-size firearm guy. Yeah, I just like to carry a firearm that feels like a firearm that I can get a good handle on, a firearm where the firearm fits the caliber. Now what I mean by that, you buy a 45 and then you buy a 45 smaller than this, and then you wonder why, it shoots, it pops like crazy on you. Recoil is phenomenal. It kicks you in the ass and bites you at the same time, and you wonder why you can't hit the target with it half the time. Well, you know, you gotta buy the caliber to match the firearm. That's my opinion, you know. So, you know, I have no problem carrying a full-size firearm. That's all there is to it. I haven't got a lot of problems with that. So, all right. So meanwhile, I got 6 over there I got to clean. Oof. This case, by the way, is a Pelican, and it had their little cutout plastic in it. And I've told you this before. You know, not plastic, but the little cutout rubber, so you can pull out what you need for the firearm or whatever it is you want to put in there Well, that started to, like, you know, when you're up against it, it started to flake. So I said, well, this is no good, you know. I says, and as you change, you know, things change. So I says, you know, these are certain guns that I have that are certain, they're here, this is their home, let me redo it. So I had some memory foam left, so I took the memory foam and I cut it out, slotted it, right, and then I had some of this material, so I bent it into pockets to fit into the slots, and then I gave it to the wife and she kind of just stitched it, and then I cut this out, and these are project boxes that I had cut in half and put those in there. Never fails. Hazmat. Suicide.
Okay. If you want to do it by Rescue 1, Truck 1, Car 6, 7 to 9 Business Park for the gas line that was struck.
So meanwhile, as I was saying, these little boxes that are here, these are project boxes. I cut them in half. Actually, I cut them, and then I cut like an inch out of it as well because they were big boxes. Then I put black felt in there and put some spray adhesive on it, so naturally it stays in there. And then I just tucked everything around that, and I cut those in to the latex as well. And that's what we got. So now everything fits. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have any of that crap falling out and getting inside the firearms. So that's what I did with the Pelican. Alright, so let me get this off here for now, because I have to clean what I have. The only thing is, this thing is starting to get heavy. At one time it wasn't, but it seems like as I get older, it gets heavier. So here's what we have. So we have the FN45. We have the FN 9X. The FNS, the SIG 226, the Storm, this is the Beretta, and then when you have the Beretta APX 40, that has got to go back a second time. So that's where we're at. So we got to get all these cleaned up. And meanwhile, I'm going to pick on a muffin. Blueberry. And I'm deciding if I just want to throw them all in a bucket of water or not. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back.